This is worse than for me and then worse for Terry, I think. James I got to know 4 years ago, and there was a little bit of a dream that he wanted to own a gym. So myself and Phil Capalvo, everyone knows Phil, things weren't working out as well as James wanted in terms of taking over another gym, and we told him, and maybe it was a mistake or maybe it was good fortune, that we would help him if he found a place to go to, and that he could find a place that he could call his own. So hence we had a few ladies that had called him up, and basically they said, we have a gym for sale. So James goes, what do I do? I said, well, I think you got to meet with him. He goes, oh, do we have to meet with him or can we just call him? I said, no, we got to go and sit with him. So we go down, we sit down with some really nice ladies and everything, and the rest is history. We wound up owning a gym, so that's how Terry and I got into this, and this is how James got into it. But it evolved much more than that. It really was, James became part of our family. Basically, I call him my best friend. He's a brother to my kids.
He's my adopted son.
No, we've adopted him. So although we're very sad to see him go,
I'm mad.
we know he's good. And Terry's very mad, just so you know. And I think James knows that. But he's got to do what's best for him, for his family, and himself personally. So James, I love you like a brother. I'm going to turn it over to him here in a second, just to give his. So I'm the only one that doesn't look like a fool up here crying. I'd say is he's touched everyone in this room in lots of different ways. He's been a friend, a mentor, a coach. I think everything, a brother to a lot of people. Ray, I'll stop crying. So I know my kids think the world of him. He's been at my house more times than not, cooked for us. We have more funny pictures and laughs than I can imagine. But James, you'll be next.
I'm not standing up, I'm sitting down. I didn't write a speech out because I don't think it was appropriate. The fact that I don't want to speak from, I don't want to plan out a speech. I want to talk to my heart. That's the type of person I am. So, I want, guys, just turn around and do this. Hi, everybody. This is way easier. This is awesome. Okay. So, quick note version is the reason why I moved up here. I was accepted to the Culinary Institute of America. Okay. I went to cheer jams. First, and I realized that there was a gap in the fact that there was a culture that could have been created in this area, and that's what I sought to do. I wanted to create a culture and show you guys what I saw. Like there was mistakes being made, you know, in Houston, Texas, and people learned from them. People became smarter, and I wanted you guys to feel that. And Mike and Terry helped me to start that journey, and also with Tracy and John, their help. With that, I wanted to do things, like I said, change the culture. I wanted to go in and have it set up to where we went to the high schools. Okay, schools integrated, schools will also cheerleading. Check, did that. Like the Division I meeting, they talked about World Challenge for the first time. They were like, World Challenges coming to help you guys out. And I think that was pretty amazing. And so with all the hard work, that helped out. I wanted to reach out to other programs. We did. We have 8 steps to where, can y'all stop that right now? Not don't do that, stop! I'm not nothing good with this! This is not easy. I wanted to go and really not make it to where everybody felt alienated. Like everybody was competitors with each other. We are competitors, but we also have to be friends at the same time. You know, Cheermania did that. We went to Croton Harmon, helped out their school, North Rockland. So guys didn't understand that we reached a lot. We reached a lot of people in a short amount of time in 3 years. And so that's amazing. But of course, I'm not going to say I as we. Without the staff and Mike and Terry, like, it wouldn't have happened. When I first did this, I thought to myself, and I heard parents, this whole thing got out way sooner than it was supposed to, and you guys heard about it. And some parents get to me like, world child is going down. They're not satisfied without you. Not true. Last night, it made me really realize where the staff's going to be. One, gym just went up 30% in enrollment after tryouts. That to me is amazing. Absolutely amazing. So one, that happened. Two, like Jess, I'm not even gonna say your name. That chick. Say your name. That's even harder. Jess, the homegirl. She ran things last time. Once they were picking teams, she ran it. But when she did it though, she was far ahead of us, with other coaches, as far as like she knows what's going on, and it made me proud. And also at the same time, there's so many things that they've done recently where they're like, James, go home or go do this, and then they took over and they made me proud. And so I know you guys are doing an amazing job. You're so inappropriate. Peter Pan. I know that when I moved up here, family is a huge thing to me. I grew up around my family. You know how humiliating this is?
Jules wants to know if she breaks up with your boyfriend if you'll stay. You need some
one thing's for sure, I need to
We'll distract you.
Yes, thank you. There's a picture of me. I'm not going to tell you what the picture is, but it's actually kind of funny. Yeah. One thing's for sure, family is a big thing to me. I was raised as a country boy, and so, yes, rednecks for the most part, actually. But nonetheless, family is just huge to me, and I want to thank the fact that, one, you guys hit a different part of my heart. Where I'm about to work, it's not going to be that. It's going to be work. I'm going to go in, yeah, we're working with kids, but it's not going to be the same thing. So you have to understand that you guys are the last individuals as a whole that are open to that side of my heart. And that means dear to me. And then at the same time, staff became family. And that's the one thing that actually helps me out to not go break down and cry, because I already know I'm crying. I cried this morning. I called Jenny Rainey, actually, Sophia Rainey's mom, and I was like, Jenny, I got to say bye to you guys before I leave. And I started bawling. I started crying on my speakerphone. She goes, are you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. This is horrible. But one of my friends from Texas, he messaged me and he said, I want you to not say goodbye. I see goodbyes on the internet and on this Facebook. He goes, you got to start saying, I'll see you later. And I'm like, that is the best thing for me to actually know that I can see you guys again. Due to the fact that you guys are on that side of my heart, you guys are important to me. It's real. It's 100% real. So knowing that I can see you again helps out. Quit sniffling, Dana. I'm telling you, I'm the one talking up here. I haven't cried yet. I'm doing pretty good. Staff, I know. Me and Jess, it's so funny. We see each other for the past couple of weeks. We'll see each other, and she'll look at me, I look at her, and I'll go, bye. We're not talking. We're not seeing each other. We're not doing anything. And then Jen Swami, she gave me a text. She goes, it feels like a morgue in the gym right now. I see all these little thank you letters, and it feels like a eulogy. So I do want you guys to understand that we're going to have memories that decades from now, there is a point in time to where I'll be in your hearts, you're going to be in my heart. And I guarantee I'm never going to forget this for the rest of my life. Staff, like I said, I'll see you guys again, so I'm not even worried about it. Jamie, Kobe, like for instance, we talked about it. We're like, you know what? We're like, forget that. We're going down to Houston. We're going to stay with you a couple of weeks. Yeah, I mean, so I'm not, it helps me out. Is that? Exactly. Now you guys have a reason. Party at my house. Yeah. Couch it. Which doesn't work really. I tried that. With family, is it like I said earlier, was really important to me. And you guys actually made it to where family is like oxygen to me. It's like air to me. Like I need it in my life. If I don't have that, I don't survive. I'm not me. And
It's just allergies. Calm down.
Only
allergies.
The fact that Mike and Terry opened up their doors to me meant a lot to me. I woke up sometimes making pancakes. Corn up, yeah. I mean, sometimes Brooke would call me, or Brielle, and they'd call me. They're like, "Can you stay at our house? Because I want you to wake up and make pancakes before we go to school." And of course, I was screwed up. Like I get one with chocolate chip, one without chocolate chip. And they're like, "You made it wrong." I'm like, "Well, sorry," but you have to understand that like I went to their Christmas party with their family, stayed in Jersey with them, and that's, to me, that's absolutely amazing. I was at Cheermania's banquet on Tuesday, and I don't like people talking about me as far as like, I don't like to hear who I am. I show you who I am. Proof's in the pudding. You're a nice person, that's nice. Show you're a nice person. You like to work hard, that's nice. Show you work hard. So I like to just show who I am, but then it was nice to hear Lauren from Cheermania talk about me at her own banquet. But I'm going to tell you actually what type of people Terry and Mike are. They're kind-hearted people. They're very amazing people. The fact that they trusted me enough to where they opened me up to their family actually is one of the most amazing things in the world. From the bottom of my heart, from the most honest place in my heart. From the most honest place in my heart, I want to tell you guys that I appreciate what you guys did for me, and it really means a lot to me. Because not a lot of people would do that, and it wasn't fake. You guys are family. But I know that this morning I talked to my mom, and she said, she goes, "I can't wait to be able to wrap my arms around you whenever I want." She goes, "I can hug you anytime now." So that was kind of cool for me. And that's what like family means to me. I called her last week on Saturday before Mother's Day. I said, "Mom, I'm not calling you tomorrow." She said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because we're not going to celebrate Mother's Day tomorrow. We're going to celebrate in 2 weeks when I get home. We're going to go and do Mother's Day." So to me, family, you guys, if there was a substitute for family, you guys would be it. And I want to appreciate that a lot. Thank you. You guys, thank you very much. You guys have been amazing. And the one thing I do want to see is I want to see these skills progressing. I saw these teams last night. I actually got goosebumps. I got to talk, and I get that interrupting and messing up their method, their system. They get really kind of ticked off about that. But I was so excited to see these teams. Last year, I'm not going to say it's a building year, but I mean, last year, this past year, I wouldn't say it's a struggle, but transitional. Thank you for the word. This next year, there's going to be way less transition. And the fact that I know that you guys will do this without me, I mean, it makes it easier for me to go. So that's about it. Party at Daddy-O's. 5 to 8 o'clock. Come on there. And I'll definitely be crying there for sure. But guys, like I said, from my heart, you guys have trusted me with your kids. Parents, you've been amazing to me. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. Those people don't want to mess with you guys. They're too nice. But anyways, guys, once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And that's about it. That was my speech.
Well, you guys. Give it up for James. All right, so I'm totally gonna break this up, and I want